Something's wrong with my ears. One minute I was fine, and then I went completely deaf. I can't hear anything you guys are saying.
Well, maybe we're not saying anything.
What?
Oh my God. Here, let me look. I need better light or something.
Oh yeah. I think I've got a little flashlight in here somewhere.
I can't hear what either one of you are saying.
That's so weird.
Oh, for crying out loud. It's full of wax.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah, but it's not earwax. It's candle wax. I've never seen anything like it. You naughty, naughty girl.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you're not going to like this, Kay.
What?
Well, if Miguel's down here, deaf as a post, who is Siren singing to up there?
Fox?
Yeah, he's already been hit with the she-fish's curse once. Looks like she's going for a double dose.
What?
Oh!
Could you speak up, please?
Hey. Wow, I'm so lucky you're the second sister I've had visit me tonight.
Teresa came to see you?
Yeah, just for a few minutes. What's this?
I just had a craving for ice cream from that place down the block. But don't panic, I got 2 spoons.
Better be chocolate.
No, vanilla, fat-free.
Man. So, what's up?
The truth?
Yeah. You know you're never supposed to lie to a cop, especially one who's about to be reinstated as detective.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you were taking the test again. You must be up to your neck in studying.
Mm-hmm. Among other things. Anyway, enough about me. What's up with you?
I could use some advice from my big brother. If you're not too busy.
No, not at all. I'm actually just waiting for the ballistics report on that gun. It was used in a shooting tonight.
Really? How do you know?
Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure. That's what I'm waiting for ballistics to tell me. Sheridan's husband was actually shot outside the cottage.
You mean Chris? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right. Luckily, he just sustained a flesh wound. And, well, like I said, he was jumped outside the cottage. I think whoever did it just dropped the gun when they ran off.
So now you have to find out when it was last fired and then match up the remaining bullets to Chris's wound.
I think someone's been watching a little too much Law and Order.
Yeah, that's a good show, but real life is more interesting. I never thought of it before, but what you do solving crimes, it's like putting puzzle pieces together.
In a way.
And it must be really intense when it involves people you know.
You could say that.
It must be killing you to see Sheridan married to another man.
Well, it's no party. But I've done everything that I can to try and get Sheridan back, and she's resolved to stay with Chris.
So what are you going to do?
What can I do? I just put one foot in front of the other, live out each day. What choice do I have?
You could be happy with me. But there's still someone I need to clear it with first. I can't believe someone tried to kill you tonight.
It's probably just a mugger or a burglar.
But how did they get on the estate without any of the security guards seeing them?
It beats me. But I'm sure they're long gone and they won't be back.
Right. All right, you rest. I'll be back with your tea.
Okay.
I'm just here to finish what I started.
Honey, what took you so long?
I ran into Chad.
And Teresa? Was she at her mother's? Let me guess. When she saw that I wasn't with you, she dropped the pretense of moving on with this new guy and begged you to leave me for her again, right?
Actually, not even close. She's moved on. She's moving on.
And what about you? Have you moved on as well? Or does she still get to you like she always has?
I thought you were in bed.
Well, I heard voices. I wanted to make sure that you were all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just, trying to get a head start and work tomorrow.
I could have sworn I heard Ethan's voice.
He came by to grab little Ethan's teddy bear.
Oh. You're still determined not to tell him that he's little Ethan's biological father?
Absolutely. I'm never gonna tell him. And Mom, there's nothing that you can say that's gonna change my mind.
Well, then we have a problem, Teresa, because I am not going to give up until you tell Ethan the truth. So you call him right now, and you tell him that he is the father of your son.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
But the siren already seduced Fox once.
You don't have to talk quietly. Romeo can't hear a bloody thing.
But she can't be seducing him again.
Can't is not a word in the mermaid's lexicon, Kay. My guess is when Miguel went deaf on her, she just turned her attentions to Fox again. She is one fickle fish.
Hey, could you speak up? Or look at me so I can try and make out what you're saying?
But Fox and I were about to make love. I mean, the only reason I came down here was to get Maria's bottle. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If she seduces him again,
She will bind him to her forever. You can probably see what's going on upstairs in there. I'll keep Miguel's attention.
that fish is gonna wish he never swam out of the sea.
Kay. Will someone tell me what's going on around here?
Let's just say that you're lucky you don't know. Endora, how many times have I told you? You are a witch. You're not a guardian angel.
It's over. Teresa is out of my life for good.
Well, what about your heart and your mind?
You are the woman that I love. Okay? We are a family. You're the woman that I've committed my life to.
Ethan, you've been this resolved about us since when? Because at the baseball game, I got the very distinct feeling that you're not over Teresa. Not at all.
Look, I am sorry that I was so attentive to Teresa when she got hit in the head with a baseball, Gwen. I guess I still haven't accepted this promise of hers that she's going to stay out of our lives.
Okay, then what changed?
Maybe seeing her at her house tonight. I saw her with this Jared guy, and they were... Let's just say they were getting closer, that's all.
They were kissing? Huh. Did she notice that you were there?
No, it was not an act she was putting on for my benefit.
Honey, could it really be that Teresa's actually gonna move on with this new guy? I mean, could Jared be the answer to all my prayers?
I'm not gonna call Ethan.
Teresa, escúchame. Ethan deserves to know that he's little Ethan's true father. I mean, that's if you're sure that he is.
No, I'm sure. I mean, I saw the proof in Rome.
Okay, well then there's absolutely no excuse to keep it a secret from him. What you are doing is no different than what Ivy did to Ethan. Lying about his true paternity. Someday, Teresa, little Ethan will find out the truth from somebody else. He'll know that you lied to him, and he will never forgive you for that. Is that what you
I
want?
can't compare the situations. They're completely different.
Oh, really? How's that?
Because if Ethan knew that little Ethan was his son, he would sue me for custody of little Ethan. I know how this would work out, Mama. He and Gwen, they would take my son every other weekend, then they would want him for holidays, and then they would want him for vacations. And before I knew it, they would be suing me for full custody. I could lose him. I'm not gonna do that. He's all I've got.
I really do not think for a second that Ethan would let Gwen...
He would do that. He's done it before. He has Jane. And on top of everything else, Julian is threatening to sue me for custody, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just, you know, grateful that I met this guy, Jared, because he's like the one bright light in my life right now.
What? Jared, what are you...
I never in a million years thought that I would say this, but I think I met the one guy that's gonna help me forget about Ethan.
No. You can't forget about Ethan, Teresa. You just can't.
Hey. I knocked, but you must not have heard.
Oh, hey. Probably the kettle. Looks like you got sprung.
Oh. You mean from jail? Yeah, Luis let me go. I heard about Chris being shot. Is he gonna be all right?
I think so. Yeah, it was very scary. I don't know if I can sleep until they find out who shot him.
Luis is working on that.
Yeah, I know. Thank God he was with me when I found Chris.
I didn't realize.
My car broke down. He was giving me a ride. Chris was on the ground bleeding. I don't know what I would have done without Luis.
Even though the two of you are broken up, he's still there when you need him.
So it seems. Maybe despite everything, we'll always be connected in some way.
Maybe you'll even get back together.
No. I'm with Chris now. And I intend to stay with him. I made that clear to Luis. I want him to move on, meet someone new, make a good life with them. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, Aunt Sheridan, that's the real reason I came over. I need to talk to you about Luis. Moving on. So, was it a big kiss, a little kiss, what?
Gwen, I don't know. It was...
I thought you saw them.
I saw them kiss goodnight, yes. Lips were involved, yeah.
Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, now this guy's new in town, right?
Yeah, from what I understand. I mean, I don't even know what he does.
Honey, it doesn't even matter. I mean, Teresa likes him, he likes her. This is great, okay? I'm gonna bring the bear to little Ethan. Be back.
Okay. Who knows where this guy's coming from? He could be a con man, have to get Teresa's money. Maybe she won't check him out, but you know what? There's no reason why I can't.
Look, you've been telling me to leave Gwen and Ethan alone for years. You've been telling me to respect their marriage vows. And I think that you'd be happy that I'm trying to move on with somebody else.
I know, but this Jared, he's practically a stranger. You don't know anything about him.
Look, it's not what I don't know about him. It's what he doesn't know about me. Mama, he doesn't know that I'm a Crane. He doesn't know that I control the entire Crane empire. And yet he still likes me.
That is...
Look, Mama, I watched you wait for Papa to come home for years. I watched you hang on to a dream of what your life would be like if he ever walked through that door. And when he finally did, he was holding the hand of another woman.
All right, Teresa, that's
and
enough.
even though he told you he would let it go, Mama, he never did. Not really, not where it counts, not in his heart. So all those years that you were waiting for him, pining for him, lighting the candle in the window, I just don't want that to happen to me.
Oh, God, neither do I. What I want more than anything is for you to be with the man you love and who loves you in return.
Well, I just don't know why things didn't work out with Ethan. You know, why is it that none of us in our family can ever be happy with the person that we love? I mean, you, me, Luis Miguel Paloma, and...
Oh, I don't know. I wish I had an answer to that. What I can tell you is that I've given up my hope of ever being with your father again. But I am not going to give up on my dream for you or any of my children. Ever.
So, you said you wanted my advice?
Mm-hmm.
Is it about Roberto?
No. I'm just thinking about my future, what to do next.
I thought you were going to college.
I don't see myself going to college for 4 years to get some job in a cubicle for the rest of my life.
Well, it doesn't have to be like that, okay? You just have to use your imagination, find whatever it is you love, and then you just go for it. And you know, if you did, you'd be the first one of us kids to graduate. Hell, the whole family. You know how that would make my mom feel?
Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't know what I would major in. For sure, not business or finance.
Well, I know one thing. I don't want you to spend the rest of your life working at the book cafe. You just have to go after whatever it is that interests you. Ooh, could be ballistics calling about the gun. Lopez Fitzgerald.
Get the hell out of here before Sheridan sees you.
What? She's got to boil the water for her herbal tea, doesn't she? I got time. Besides, I really wouldn't mind running into her. You know what I mean?
You touch one hair on her head, I swear I'll kill you myself.
Ooh, really? Let me tell you something. Anyone's gonna kill anybody around here. It's gonna be me. Do me the honors.
Just tell me what you want to get out.
All right. For starters, I want your silence. You tell a soul about who shot you tonight. It's your little wife that's gonna pay.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I didn't give you up.
Huh?
All they know is I got shot by some stranger on the grounds.
What about Lopez Fitzgerald? He's all snooping around like he's gonna make this some major investigation.
I don't think so. He'll move on to some other cases.
All right. You're gonna need to get my gun back for me, too.
That's impossible. You dropped it, he found it. It's in police custody now.
Oh, boy. Yeah, now you got a big problem then, don't you? That gun cannot be traced back to me.
You are my passion for life.
No wonder the boy can't hear. Did you zap a whole candle into his other ear as well?
I'm sorry, Tabitha. I couldn't hear you, but I can hear a little now.
Yeah, that's because we freed up one of your ears, dear.
You know, but it doesn't make sense. I wash my ears out every day.
Yes, well, you know, it's just a bit of wax. Don't worry about it.
You're missing some tacks?
Stop it, Siren! Get away from Fox!
You're too late, Kay. It was over between you and Fox the first time we made love. I'm only sealing the deal by sleeping with him again.
The hell you are!
There's nothing you can do. The mermaid's curse is way more powerful than your stupid relationship. Fox will never sleep with you again. Or any other woman but me, for that matter.
Don't threaten me. Just because Alistair's dead doesn't mean I take orders from you.
Oh, I'm afraid you're wrong again there, Chrissy boy. Because you will take orders from me. Otherwise, we're gonna both end up in the slammer. How would you explain that to your pretty little wife, huh? I mean, really, hasn't she suffered enough loss already? Wow, not just one kid, but two.
Shut up. I don't want to hear another word out of your filthy mouth.
You still haven't answered my question, though. How are you gonna explain away your connection to me and Alistair when you get busted? What are you gonna do when she asks you what you were gonna do for her old man, huh? Sorry, what? I didn't think you thought it through there, buddy boy. The bottom line is, if Louise figures out that's my gun he found, you're gonna go to jail right along with me. And that's gonna be no more Sheridan.
So you wanted to talk to me about Luis?
Is he all right? He's fine. I mean, physically.
Then you saw it too. I could tell that he was depressed. And if you're looking to me for some ideas to cheer him up...
That's not why I'm here.
But you said you wanted to talk to me about Luis moving on.
I do. I just wondered if Luis actually met someone who was interested in him.
You mean and started dating?
Right. I mean, if he met someone who thought she could make him happy, how would you feel about that?
So much for privileged information. This guy Jared checks out legally, financially. Hey.
Are you checking out Teresa's new boyfriend?
Yep, I'm checking him out to make sure that he's on the up and up, yeah.
I thought you were over her, Ethan.
I am over her.
No, you're not. You're hoping to find something against him that's gonna break them up, aren't you?
Yeah. You shouldn't be alone, Mija. You should be with the man you love and who loves you in return.
I knew you would see it that way.
You misunderstand.
How?
I think that you should stop seeing Jared right away and resume your pursuit of Ethan.
What?
No, I'm serious, Teresa. Ethan is the man that you should be with.
Can you hear me now, dear?
Oh, thank God. I just don't know how this happened.
Well, as long as you can hear again now.
Hey, where did Kay go? Why did she run out the way she did?
Well, I think it's about Fox.
Wow. You know, just when I thought she and I had a chance of ending up together so we can raise Maria like a real family, she goes and gets her memory back. She went up to see Fox, didn't she?
Yes. But you know, things aren't quite as rosy between them as you think.
What do you mean?
You know how Kay was with you while she was suffering from amnesia? And I think she still wants to be with you.
Nice try, Tabitha. I don't think so.
No, I'm rarely wrong about these things, Miguel. She misses you as much as you miss her.
So if you'll excuse us, Kay, we'd like some privacy so we can make love again.
Get off of me!
I'm not going to prison. And I'm not going to lose Sharon.
Really? Yeah. How do you figure that?
I'll figure that.
Oh, what? Did you think you were gonna turn the tables on me, huh? Even if I hadn't shot you, buddy, you'd be no match for the Spike Man. Now, that was a dumb move. And Chris, let me tell you something. I do not like people that don't take me seriously. Go to hell. Oh, shh, shh. Keep it down. You didn't want the Mrs. Marchette company, did you?
Get off of me, you bastard!
Oh my gosh, that must hurt so much when that bullet went in. Huh? Let me tell you something, buddy. Listen to me. All right? If Luis figures out that's my gun, this pain you're feeling right now is gonna seem like a picnic in the park.
Okay.
What did they say?
Ballistics is still running some tests.
Then you are at a dead end as far as the gun goes?
Not at all. I still got some feelers out there. I'm gonna find out who this gun belongs to.
How? What kind of feelers?
Hey, I thought we were talking about you, okay? What your plans are, what interests you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
What about international law? That would be great. You'd be able to travel the world, see all different kinds of things. Mama would love it, so would I.
Luis, you are more excited by that idea than I am.
Well, maybe if you learn more about it, you will be. In fact, you know, there's a guy, he works here. He's gonna go to law school at night. He's got a book. It's got all kinds of possibilities. I'm gonna go get
No,
it.
that's all right. Luis, I didn't say I was interested.
Yeah, but you will be once you see all the possibilities. I'm telling you, I will be right back.
No, Luis, espera. Luis! There must be something I could get excited about.
I'm not sure what you're asking me. I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear. I just wondered if Luis were to meet someone, start going out with them even, how I would feel about it. I know you say you want Luis to move on, but I also know how much you loved him. So, if he did try to move on with another woman, how would you handle it? The truth. That's why I'm asking. On the outside, I would hope with grace and dignity. On the inside, not so well, I imagine. I think it would be hard to see Luis with someone new. And yet I know how hypocritical that sounds. I am married to Chris, after all. And I do love Luis enough that I want him to be happy. So to answer your question, I guess it would be terribly difficult. But I would be rooting for him and the woman that he found. That's very brave. And no doubt easier to say than to do. If I told you I knew someone who was very interested in Luis, someone who'd like to be with him in the future, how would you react to that? You know someone who wants to be with Luis? Do I know her? Who is it, Fancy? Tell me who it is.
Sounds like you know something I don't.
Maybe I do. Of course, if you're not romantically interested in Kay.
Tabitha, I am. Okay, I just thought she was back with Fox, back to planning their wedding.
Well, it's none of my business, but things aren't always what they seem to be, Miguel. Oh, I shouldn't be saying any of this.
So are you saying I should go back and get her? You really think I have a shot with her?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I think you have a real shot. You must fight for her, Miguel, so she doesn't end up spending the rest of her life with a second choice. If you really love her, then you have to approach this as a general approaches a battle. You have to fight for her, fight to the finish.
You are not gonna steal Fox away from me.
Too late, Kay. Ow!
I don't think so. No! Stupid fish. You'll never go after a man I care about again.
This is never gonna end, is it?
Please don't make a huge thing out of this.
A huge thing. I think I've been exceedingly patient here. And you know, all these years I've been blaming Teresa. Now I'm beginning to wonder which one of you is really at fault here.
Look, I don't want to see Teresa make another big old mistake when it comes to her love life,
Please just stop. Seriously, you need to stop with that. I mean, I'm not stupid, okay? And you more than anyone know what Teresa's done to us, so why would you even give a damn who she's kissing?
Gwen, she's the mother of...
You gonna say Jane's biological mother? Because if you say that, I'm gonna slap you. Teresa's worked like a maniac to do nothing but bring us pain and heartache, and you know what? She's succeeded. So frankly, at this point, I don't care if she moves on with Hannibal Lecter.
Honey, I was checking out Jared because I want to make sure that he's a straight shooter, that's all. And that he's on the up and up, okay? Because I got news for you. If he starts dating Teresa, he's not only going to be around Teresa, he'll be around Jane. He'll be around little Ethan. He will be... What are you doing? What? What do you see?
What I see is that from what you found out here online about Jared, he is like a saint. He doesn't even have a speeding ticket, a parking ticket, an arrest, no bankruptcies, nothing. Ethan, this guy is clean.
All right. Then that's just great. That's good.
Thanks for saying that with feeling. Appreciate it. But you know what? There's nothing stopping Teresa from dating this guy.
Right.
And I actually think that I know what happened with Teresa in Rome and why she finally gave up on ever being with you.
You want me to go after a married man?
I want you to go after Ethan. I want you to fight for him with everything you've got.
What about Gwen? Mama, what about respecting their marriage vows? I mean, you've been giving me that lecture for years. What's changed?
I changed, Teresa. Perhaps because of your father. My dreams were shattered, and I don't want the same thing to happen to you. You and Ethan belong together, and you need to raise your family together. And what's that expression they use in war? It's unfortunate, but Gwen must be considered collateral damage.
You know, anyone with two eyes can see that Kay is enamored of you and not Fox, her fiancé. Well, aren't you going to say something? Isn't this good news? Well, if it isn't enough for you to stuff Miguel's ears with candle wax, now you've cast a sleeping spell on him so that he can't go upstairs and reclaim Kay. Oh, dear. My mother told me I'd get my comeuppance if I ever had a daughter who was as willful and stubborn as I was.
There you go. You wait right here.
Hey, Kay, I love you.
I love you too. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take out the trash.
Okay.
Let's go!
Now, don't you ever threaten me again, Chris. The next time I shoot you, it just won't be a flesh wound. I'm gonna aim straight for your heart. Now, here's the deal. You get that gun back from Luis. Because if not, I'm gonna go to jail, and you're gonna end up 6 feet under.
The law. Make a difference.
There's a ton of information on law schools in here. fact, you can actually start reading through it while I wait for the results of that gun test to come back.
No, gracias. I don't need to look through any of that.
Why not?
Because I don't want to become a lawyer. I've decided I want to be a cop.
Over my dead body.
Come on, Fancy. I know this isn't just some hypothetical question you're putting at me. Who is this woman that you think could help Luis move on? If I know her, I'd like to know who it is. What? Is it someone that I hate?
I hope not. It's me, Aunt Sheridan. It's me.
Okay, so what's your theory, huh? What was the turning point that made Teresa want to give up on me?
I think it was her mother.
Pilar?
Yeah.
Pilar wasn't even in Rome, honey.
Well, I bet they spoke on the phone. You know, Pilar's been begging Teresa for years to leave us alone.
Exactly, so why would she all of a sudden take her mother's words to heart?
That I don't know, but I thank God for it. And, you know, Pilar and I have had some run-ins in the past, but I will be forever grateful to her for finally getting Teresa to leave us alone.
You want me to think of Gwen as collateral damage?
I know it sounds harsh.
Harsh? Mom, it's like an alien's invaded your body. This isn't you.
Yes, it is, Teresa. If there's one thing I am 100% sure of, is that family belongs together, no matter what. Now, God wants you to be with Ethan. And so if Gwen gets hurt in the process, so be it. You do whatever you have to do to make Ethan leave Gwen to be with you.
Luis is in charge of training recruits. I always looked cute in khaki.
Something I have to tell you before it eats me alive.